Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. This video is about the Zeeman Crater anomaly. It's not the anomaly I was talking about in my preview, it's another one. And it's located right here, as you can see. Some people claim that it is an artifact and that it is only the result of some stitching problems. And I will show you that it's not the case, and in fact that it is a factory. An alien factory to be exact, because I will show you some details you've never seen before. So here we go. Where exactly is this Zeeman crater located? Well, this is the south pole of the moon, and this is the side of the moon that we cannot see from Earth. And here is the Zeeman crater. And as you can see, this little dot here, that is the anomaly. Okay, here we go. This is the Clementine browser, version number 2. And as you can see, the anomaly has been removed for obvious reasons. And this is the LMMP website from NASA. And as you can see here as well, the anomaly is no longer visible. When we zoom in, it's clear that there has been some tampering here, because there's nothing to see. However, when we look at the map of Planet Explorer, and we look at the Clementine picture, there is nothing to see in the Clementine picture. However, when we look in the Lunar Orbiter mosaic, we see something else. This is the multispectral mosaic, and where you can see the stitching. And this is where the anomaly is located, and you can see there is no stitch at that position. And here's the Lunar Orbiter mosaic, and as you can see, there it is. This is the latest photo from NASA, from the Zeeman crater, and you can see there is nothing worth to tell. Perfectly removed anomaly. Okay, this is the Lunar Orbiter picture again, which you can find on Google Moon. Here it is. Okay, and this is the official original mosaic photo from the Lunar Orbiter. And it's clearly visible. And you can also see that there is no stitch here. This is the stitch, but there's no stitch on this side. Okay, when we look at this object, this factory, because I will show you that it is a factory, from different sides, then a few things immediately are noticeable. The change in light, and you can see some very nice straight lines here. And this is the flat version. That's the beautiful thing about Google Moon and Google Maps, that you can literally turn around the image and look at it from all sides. So here is the anomaly. Let's zoom in. As you can see, there are some pretty strange lines. There is an oval here in the middle, but there are no details visible yet. That will change in a minute. When we zoom in further, we see that there is something here inside this dark area. And we can also see that there are what appears to be scratches on the picture. Well, I will show you that these are not scratches, but in fact these are pipelines. And how do I know this? Because of the analysis. I will show you. Okay, let's turn the picture a bit. And let's do something about the contrast. Zoom in a bit. And there you see the so-called scratches. There's not much visible yet, but you can see that there is something hidden inside the dark area. Okay, let's adjust the colors now. De-blur. There we see something inside the pit. And there we have the pipelines. A bit more contrast. And this is the pit with something in it. Okay, some more details. As you can see, it's getting sharper and sharper already. And there is something hidden inside this dark area as well. And now you can see the lines, the pipelines. So why are these pipelines and not scratches? Look at the shadows underneath the white lines. It perfectly matches the shadows in the mountains, in the rocks. If this would be scratches, then it would be all over the place. But that's not the case. There was light, there's no shadow. See? So these are not scratches. Even better now. There you see the shadows underneath these white objects, these white pipelines. Now we look into the factory or building, and here we have what appears to be a ramp. And why I'm saying that this is a ramp? Because I will show you that there is a aircraft or a UFO standing on the ramp. No, I'm not kidding. Because here is the craft. It's not very visible yet, but it will become better now. And as you can see here, see, there's all kinds of objects here standing on the building. And there's a very funny thing here as well. Okay, there's the craft standing on the ramp. It appears to be ready for takeoff. That's a strange object again. Okay, here are the pipelines. You see the shadows underneath. There's some buildings here. And there's a strange structure here as well. Unfortunately, because of the resolution, it's a bit blocky, but it's still good enough to work with. Okay. Let's go back to the ramp. And then you see the object standing ready. See the shadow underneath it. See, here it is. Right in the middle now. There it is. Okay, where have we seen this before? Well, you have seen this before in the Clementine browser. And exactly in this position, latitude and longitude. So write it down and Google for it, or surf to it, and then you'll see this. It's a bit blurred now, but when we take the original Clementine image from 1994, we see the same object. Here it is. See, it's clearly floating above moon surface. There's a shadow underneath it, and this shadow is remarkably similar to the object we just saw in the factory. This is the Clementine 1994. This is the one from my previous video from the Apollo 10 mission. Also shows a object, a UFO, and look at the tail. The shape is very similar to this one. And when we compare them, then we have here these three objects of this nice three-pointed shadow, and here we have the shadow, and this also looks similar. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. There's a lot more to come, and see you next time. Bye bye.